For years, NASCAR fans pushed back on road courses, said there were too many, said it wasn't real stock car racing. Now, they're asking for more, and not just more, longer, tougher, almost endurance-style races. Something just flicked in the NASCAR fan base, and it could force a major schedule shakeup. Here's what's happening. A fan discussion about race lengths sparked a wave of unexpected opinions, and the biggest surprise, strong support for expanding road course races. Watkins Glen International quickly became the center of attention. Fans are saying the race there feels too short. They want more laps, more mileage, more strategy. At the same time, there's also a push to bring back longer races, 500 miles at traditional oval tracks like Kansas and Atlanta. And then came the wild card demand: bring back Road America and make it a major event again. This is a complete reversal from where NASCAR fans stood just a few years ago. When NASCAR started adding more road courses to the schedule, the reaction was mixed at best. Many longtime fans felt the sport was drifting away from its oval track identity. Short tracks and intermediates were seen as the backbone. Road courses, more like a novelty. But things have changed. The next-gen car has performed surprisingly well on road courses. Races have been tighter, more technical, less predictable. And that unpredictability has started to win people over. Now combine that with shorter race distances across the schedule, and suddenly fans feel like they're not getting enough, especially at a place like Watkins Glen, where strategy, braking zones, and passing opportunities create a completely different kind of racing experience. So this isn't just about liking road courses more, it's about fans wanting more meaningful races, longer battles, deeper strategy, and higher stakes. This is where things get really interesting, because what fans are asking for isn't a small tweak, it's a philosophical shift. Extending a road course race, especially to 100 and 120 laps or even 500 miles, changes everything. You're no longer talking about a sprint-style event. You're talking about tire wear becoming a major factor, fuel strategy becoming unpredictable, driver endurance playing a real role, pit crews being pushed to the limit. That turns a road course into a full-scale chess match. And here's the strategic angle NASCAR has to consider. Longer races create more value, but only if the product stays compelling. If you extend Watkins Glen, you're betting the fans stay engaged for a longer, more complex race. That's a risk, but it's also an opportunity. Because right now, NASCAR is trying to balance two competing goals: modernizing the sport for new audiences while keeping traditional fans invested. And this fan-driven demand actually sits right in the middle of that balance. It says, give us something different, but make it matter. Now let's talk about the Road America angle. That's not just nostalgia, that's a strategic signal. Fans are pushing for tracks that fit stock car racing, not just experimental additions. Road America has history, scale, and credibility. Bringing it back and potentially making it a marquee, long-distance race could instantly add legitimacy to NASCAR's road course lineup. But again, there's risk. Too many road courses and you alienate traditionalists. Too few and you ignore a growing demand for variety. NASCAR is walking a tightrope, and this fan reaction just made it even tighter. This shift is catching a lot of people off guard. Some fans are fully on board, and Hairball, they're calling for longer races, tougher challenges, and even joking about endurance-style events. Others are skeptical. They're asking, are we overcorrecting now? Because not long ago, the complaint was too many road courses. Now, the same fan base is saying, give us more and make them longer. That contradiction is real. Media voices are starting to notice it too. Some see it as growth of fan base evolving with the sport. Others see it as inconsistency that NASCAR has to be careful not to chase blindly. NASCAR listens but adjusts carefully. They extend select road course races like Watkins Glen, possibly reintroduce Road America, and create a few marquee, longer events that feel special, not overdone. That could elevate the entire schedule. They lean too far in, too many road courses, races stretch too long without enough action. And suddenly the same fans who asked for change start pushing back again. So here's the real question. Did NASCAR fans just figure out what they actually want? Or is this another swing that could backfire? Should road course races be longer and maybe even become endurance-style events? Or is this going too far from what made NASCAR what it is? Drop your take in the comments. And if you want more breakdowns on where NASCAR is headed next, hit subscribe, because the schedule you see today might look very different tomorrow.